Hello everyone, Vaisweli and I wanted to give you another brief update from Uganda. So we're first going to start with the lockdown that we're in.
Yeah, we are just doing the lockdown. Now we are completing the first section of 42 days, and now we are remaining with other 12 days. It's just confusing, but it's been a hard situation for people. Most of our friends have lost jobs. Some of our church members, they have been given warning letters to leave their houses because they can't pay the rent. They lost their jobs, and the government has been tough, beating up people. Find you in the downtown. If you're not an essential worker, you are beaten. And one of the crazy things, I think, you can't drive your car or anytime if you're not an essential worker. And you can only walk to any nearby store to buy anything you want. It has been hard, and but we have seen God working, even though it's been hard.
Yeah, for 60 feet, the ministry has changed a lot. Prior to lockdown, we actually stayed home for 2 or 3 weeks. One of the facilities had a case, and then one of our staff got it. And so we were home even before lockdown began, but our staff are healthy now. They've lost some loved ones, which has been challenging. Very many people we know have lost loved ones. And then it comes with the challenge of not being able to bury as well. But 60 Feet is continuing to offer financial assistance. We are grateful that we've been able to continue providing medicine, a lot of cleaning supplies. We did outfit a COVID isolation room in one of the big facilities in case they had COVID cases. To my knowledge, none of the facilities have cases currently, which is a blessing because there are many children and staff there. So we would just love your prayers, because it's challenging not being with the kids, and we're just praying that God continues to encourage them, that the staff would really join in with the kids in worship and try to encourage them without many visitors coming there to see them. So thank you for praying for 60 Feet and continuing to give, because we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, at Sojourn, where we are ministering, it's been hard. We have moved to online. Our preaching, Bible study, as a person have been doing in the first lockdown, which was across the globe, and now we have gone back to the old school ways in the where people were doing the same thing in the first lockdown. But this time maybe the unique thing that we are doing home cells, and which we call them stay groups, and only one which is still now working. The other one closed, which the order opened because of people we are worried about the virus. But at our house, we are still hosting, and it's going on well. We have our friends come here. We pray. We go through the word, and then those who cannot access the internet, we are just having only few ways, calling them, visiting them. Because even if you put someone on Facebook or YouTube, they can't access it, and it has affected them because they cannot have that fellowship with other people, and we are just calling them and visiting them, which is also limited.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things we're trying to do at Sojourn is raise money to provide some food and a small food stipend for the church members first, and then hopefully some teachers are right around us, because teachers have not been paid since they were in school last March, some of them.
No, last year March.
Yeah, sorry, last year, March 2020. And so it's been a long time for many teachers struggling to provide for their families. So we are hopefully going to be getting some money in, and we'll be trying to provide beans and posho for families, around 32 families within the church. And then if God provides, even those in the community right around us. This time in lockdown, it's not such a big deal if you offer that support to people, as the first lockdown was last year.
Yeah, just be praying for us, and be praying that God provides that we can help some of our church members and help some of our people in the community. Otherwise, we are still, for us, God has blessed us with a compound where we are able to survive for the first 42 days, now remaining another 12 days in another 42 days lockdown. It's confusing counting, and it's confusing even to us who are in it. But like, we are enjoying our compound, trying to grow some vegetables and seeing how God can open doors for us to serve our neighbors around here, which some of you know, almost like close to maybe 80 to 90% our neighborhood is a Muslim community. And my wife was just surprised when she was hearing our neighbor trying to make some prayer calls. It's like, she didn't know, like.
Yeah, it's been a good time being here, but also challenging seeing so many needing help. We're pretty sure that lockdown will continue after these 12 days are finished, simply because we don't have enough vaccines. I think maybe they've reached 1 million or almost 1 million vaccines being given in a country of 45 million. And so that's not including refugees and expats. So we are fine. Like, Baisweli and I are pretty sure we had the virus back in March. So we're grateful that we're not fearful. Been many who've been sick and have lost their lives this time around. So it's quite a different lockdown from last year. So please pray that God would provide the vaccines that we need, the healing, the treatment, and the finances for people who are trying to pay for that treatment. So. Yeah, thank you for praying for us, and please continue to pray for Uganda and for the people here, that God would show His faithfulness and His love to them during a desperate situation.
Yeah, really, like those who follow us on our Facebook page, please continue as we post the prayer and we give like maybe process updates. Please continue, and we want to work on our website, but like it's still hard. But otherwise, anyway, we'll get our updates. Put us in your prayer. May God bless you. Have a wonderful month.
Yeah. Thanks so much, and we love you from the Walujjos and Sally, who is not choosing to be part of the video today, but she sends her greetings anyway. Thank you.